Welcome to a journey through the darkest corners of human history. Today, we uncover the 5 most horrifying medieval torture devices. Instruments of pain and agony designed to punish, to extract confessions, and to instill terror. Steel, fire, and brute force were the tools of the time, and the human body, a canvas for unimaginable cruelty. Chapter 1. The Rack. Stretching beyond human limits. Imagine, if you will, a sturdy wooden frame. Innocuous enough, you might think. But within this frame lie ropes, pulleys, and the potential for unimaginable pain. This, my friends, is the rack. The victim, stripped bare, was bound to the frame, their ankles secured at one end, their wrists at the other. With each turn of the handle, the ropes pulled tighter, stretching the body beyond its natural limits. Muscles screamed in protest, joints strained, and bones creaked under the pressure. The screams, oh the screams, were music to the torturer's ears. A symphony of suffering, a testament to their power. Some victims, desperate to escape the agony, would confess to anything, true or false, just to make it stop. But the rack was not merely a tool for extracting confessions. It was a spectacle, a gruesome display of power meant to break the spirit and serve as a warning to others who dared to defy the established order. Imagine the victim, their body elongated, contorted into a grotesque parody of human form. Their screams echoing through the chamber, a chilling reminder of the price of disobedience. The rack, a testament to human cruelty, a symbol of the darkness that lurks within the human heart. A device so simple, yet so effective in inflicting pain, that it has earned its place in the annals of history as one of the most feared and reviled torture devices ever created. Chapter 2. Branding iron, the mark of shame. Fire, the element of purification, of destruction, in the hands of a torturer, it became an instrument of unimaginable cruelty. The branding iron, a simple tool, transformed into a weapon of pain and humiliation. Imagine the searing heat as the iron was thrust into the fire. The metal, glowing an angry red, pulsating with the promise of unimaginable pain. The air thick with the smell of burning flesh, a smell that would forever be etched in the memories of those forced to witness this barbaric act. The victim, restrained, helpless, could only watch in horror as the torturer approached, the branding iron held aloft like some unholy scepter. The touch, when it came, was excruciating. Searing pain, a white-hot brand searing through skin and sinew, leaving behind an indelible mark of shame. But the pain was only the beginning. The brand, a permanent disfigurement, served as a constant reminder of the victim's transgression. A mark of shame, a badge of dishonor, worn for all to see. For some, the branding iron was a mark of ownership, a way to claim a human being as property. For others, it was a tool of punishment, a way to inflict pain and humiliation for crimes real or imagined. The branding iron, a symbol of man's inhumanity to man, a reminder of the darkness that can reside in the human heart. A simple tool, yet in the hands of a torturer, it became an instrument of unimaginable cruelty. Chapter 3. Thumbscrew. Crushing the very essence of humanity. The hands, those delicate instruments of creation, those tools that allow us to experience the world through touch, to build, to create, to comfort. Imagine those very hands, subjected to the agonizing grip of the thumbscrew. This insidious device, small enough to conceal, yet capable of inflicting unimaginable agony, was a favorite of interrogators and torturers alike. Crafted from metal, often iron or steel, it consisted of 2 plates, connected by a screw, a mechanism as simple as it was cruel. The victim's thumbs, or sometimes their fingers, were placed between the plates. With each turn of the screw, the pressure increased, slowly, relentlessly crushing the bones within. The pain, excruciating, radiating up their arms, consuming their thoughts, their very being. Imagine the feeling, the bones in your thumbs grinding against each other, the skin stretching, threatening to split. The torturer, a shadowy figure, their face obscured by the hood of their cloak, their voice a chilling whisper, urging you to confess, to reveal your secrets. The thumbscrew, a tool designed to break not just bones, but the will itself. To reduce a human being to a whimpering, pleading wreck, begging for mercy. And as the pressure became unbearable, many victims would confess to anything, just to make the pain stop. But the thumbscrew was not merely a tool for extracting confessions. It was also a form of punishment, a way to inflict lasting damage, to cripple and disable. A reminder, etched in shattered bone and mangled flesh, of the price of defiance. Chapter 4. The Breaking Wheel. A symphony of shattered bones. Picture this: a public square, a crowd gathered, their faces a mixture of morbid curiosity and fear. At the center, a large wooden wheel, its spokes resembling the gnarled fingers of some ancient, malevolent being. This, my friends, is the breaking wheel, also known as the Catherine wheel, an instrument of torture designed to inflict a slow, agonizing death. The victim, their body broken and bloodied, was bound to the wheel, their limbs splayed out, a grotesque human tapestry. The executioner, a hulking figure, his face impassive, would then proceed to methodically break the victim's bones, one by one, using a heavy iron hammer or a bludgeon. The sound, sickening crunch of bone against wood, echoed through the square, each blow a hammer blow to the hearts of those forced to watch. The victims' screams, at first piercing, eventually faded to whimpers, their lifeblood staining the cobblestones crimson. But the horror didn't end there. Sometimes, the victim, their body a mangled wreck, was left on display, bound to the wheel, their shattered bones left to heal improperly, if at all. A gruesome warning to any who dared to challenge the authority of the state. The breaking wheel, a testament to the depths of human cruelty, a spectacle of suffering designed to shock and awe. Its very existence, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the human heart. Chapter 5. Iron Maiden, a tomb of iron spikes. Imagine, if you will, an iron sarcophagus, its cold metallic exterior adorned with intricate carvings. But this is no ordinary coffin. This, my friends, is the Iron Maiden, a device as terrifying in its simplicity as it is in its cruelty. The victim, often accused of heresy or treason, was forced inside the Iron Maiden, its heavy doors clanging shut, sealing their fate. Inside, sharp iron spikes, strategically placed, awaited their victim. With each movement, the spikes pierced flesh, drawing blood, inflicting unimaginable agony. Imagine the feeling of cold, unforgiving metal against your skin. The sharp, piercing pain as the spikes dig deeper, the suffocating darkness closing in. The victim, trapped within this iron tomb, could do nothing but scream as their lifeblood slowly drained away. The Iron Maiden, a symbol of fear and oppression, a testament to the depravity that can exist within the human soul. Its very presence, a reminder of the darkness that can grip the world, a darkness that we must always strive to keep at bay. These devices, these instruments of pain and suffering, remind us of the darkest aspects of human history. They stand as chilling testaments to the capacity for cruelty that resides within us all. Let us hope that such barbarity remains in the past, a dark chapter in the human story. May we learn from the mistakes of history and strive to create a world where such horrors are never again inflicted upon our fellow human beings. These devices remind us of the darkest aspects of human history. Let us hope such cruelty remains in the past.